Hello! Welcome to the end of live week for Not Good Enough. I'm your host, Dylan. These two are one is my co host, the other is my unexpected guest that I did not expect to be here. Um,
Hello.
and we're here to talk about quite literally the last episode. Well, not the last episode, but like the previous episode of Not Good Enough. We're actually going to talk about it. Unlike usual, where we're like, so what do you think's gonna
We
happen
don't
in the
know
next?
what could happen.
What do you think's gonna happen in the next episode of Not Good Enough?
We don't know
Perfect
what's going on.
rendition. Constant confusion.
And
Always.
while we're doing this, I'm gonna have a confusing time with my emotions. It's gonna be fun.
Dude, I am also having a confusion. I also can't talk.
I know, that was perfect actually.
So, welcome to Rolling Insight. Let's do our normal thing of rolling for an insight check to see. Oh, and I guess Violet's on too.
Welcome.
We got a whole squad.
We've got a whole squad for this. Oh my god.
What's going on?
It's
We're
Rolling
just
Insight.
doing rolling insight.
Oh.
You can leave if you want, but please don't.
I'll stay.
Yay!
Thank you.
So let's roll Insight while
Who am I rolling as?
Amana.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Hilaire has like plus 11.
Hey, my first 19 of live week.
Wow.
Oh,
I got a
plus
14.
8.
Okay, so give me 1 second.
That's an 11.
Not too bad.
Cool.
And yes, I don't think I've ever rolled well for these. Fun fact.
And no one does, they just pretend they do.
So, what do we need to talk about from yesterday's episode of Not Good Enough?
Don't we need to talk about?
Oh my god, it was
Nuts.
insane. We witnessed our wonderful guest players. That
Witnessed.
might be coming back for a couple more episodes if we have the right times and stuff.
We met Stuart.
You guys met Stuart, one of my friends from elementary school.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's
Ow.
he's a very old friend.
Old.
Ouch.
We've been friends for at least 1,000 years then.
And we had some very wacky antics during the episode, including and not limited to Nemesis Pridebreaker trying to. Well, first of all, Nemesis Pridebreaker having grungs as pets.
That's...
Not
And
scary
then
at all.
trying to get Mr. Cluckins as a pet.
Obsessed that you call him Mr. Cluckins.
Because he doesn't remember his first name.
Nope.
Corvidae? Corvidae.
Corvidae.
Because, like, the
Corvid.
Latin name for crows plus, I don't know, spice.
Also,
No.
we witnessed a couple of memory sapping creatures that you guys defeated pretty well.
Hmm.
We saw them and went sicko mode, I guess.
I will admit, I was terrified they'd be immune to fire.
They weren't. And I added the vulnerability to ice because I feel like that was just fun flavor.
Flavorful. They cannot.
Especially since the next guy we fought was resistant to ice.
Yep.
Or cold.
Yeah. These guys were like, I cannot handle any temperature at all. Do not come at me with temperatures.
And someone punched a god.
Yes, it's all me.
Oh my god. That scene is just something I'm incredibly proud of. I just imagine Mumford and Cavour going through like the plains and just Cavour being like, this is what awaits you, and Mumford being like, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, you have no hobbies. Die. Why do so many villains just lack hobbies? You think they'd be more chill if they had any?
I think so. I think
That's probably why.
Yeah.
They're evil because they've got nothing better to do.
Heh, these guys don't even got hobbies. And this is why we should fund arts programs in schools.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
although,
oh my god,
there is a very famous person who did, try to get into art school and was still an awful person.
Damn it! You got to the joke before me!
I always get to art jokes first.
Ugh.
I was going to make an art joke about that, but I can't think of any.
No one. I was going to have you guys level up after last episode, but I'm like, it's only been like 3 or 4 episodes since you leveled up the last time.
You're too Vincent Van Slow.
There we go. There it is. There it is.
Although, yeah, I know his name's not pronounced Vincent Van Gogh. But let's not go there.
Isn't it like Gogh or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Fucking
oh well.
Fucking French and their phlegm.
Oh.
Was he French? I thought it was Dutch or something.
I thought. Oh, no, wait. He's not French. Isn't he like Bulgarian or something? Why are we talking?
No, he's Dutch.
He's Dutch. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I feel like I talk too much during these podcasts where it's supposed to be like a conversation. Like I did that with Bree on this week's live Comics and Dragons. What do you guys want to talk about from the episode?
The teleporting was neat. I don't have much to say about it. It was just neat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I took that from.
Me think.
I took that from you, but I was like, little spin.
It did remind me of Marble Hornets. Another thing to remind me of Marble Hornets, because there was like an episode of it where they're like, man, what if the operator can make people travel in time against their will? Which was really cool editing wise, but they decided not to do it again. But it was still cool.
I was just gonna say something about I cut out, sorry. How we really beat those guys really easily.
Yeah. I will point out we.
Go ahead.
No, you go. I keep doing that. You go.
It wasn't very fast, admittedly, because we had like how many people?
From that session, you had 6 people.
Yeah, we had 6 people plus Stag, several Flumps, centipedes. Yeah, we had a lot going on. But it all just got over fairly easily. Like, I don't even know if anyone got very low on health.
I wasn't hit.
Honestly, I did not roll higher than a 10 at all yesterday. I think I got 4 or 5 good hits in, and then it just went downhill.
The thing, it's action economy. Because we just had so many people,
Yeah.
it just wouldn't have fit.
And we all went for the main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all went for the main
And we
guy.
did like 100+ damage.
Oh my god, the fucking centipedes.
That's why druids can be a bit iffy. And what is it? Summon animals or something?
Some beasts.
Oh, conjure
Anyway.
animals?
Yeah, one of them. There's a strategy to take down Tarask where you just cast that and then send as many works. They will knock it prone. And then
Wow.
it'll get advantage. And because it can only take about, I think, 4 out on a
Oh.
turn, it's quite easy to
Hire a
win.
gang of druids to fight a Tarask, I guess.
But I'm going to announce something. Nothing big like sponsors or anything, because we have 20 subscribers, and if we got a sponsor now, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, it'd be a little wild.
But I have started making the Kavor mini,
Ooh.
because as much as I love the minis in Tabletop Simulator, I kind of want to just make one that looks all powerful and cool.
That's fair.
Can't have 2 orcs
Plus-
on the board.
Plus the blob named Stinky. Not entirely intimidating.
Hey, at least you don't have to make anything for that guy's house.
Yeah, yeah. You destroyed Valkyrin specifically destroyed that guy's house.
'Twas an accident. I did not realise swamps exploded.
Yeah, there's some
that
extra
was lucky.
flammable like swamp gas that kind of.
Actually, I think it's specifically like peat swamps or something. Peat bogs, actually.
But yeah, I like I said in the chat yesterday, I am extremely proud of you guys for that entire session and the entire.
Oh.
And you know what? Sorry. I am gonna give everyone inspiration except for Vi.
What? Why?
Why?
Vi, you asked for no more buffs.
I meant like, don't give me the power to summon a god by sneezing, not don't give me an inspiration.
I'm joking. You get inspiration.
Thank you.
But yeah, you guys get inspirations. I will be. I do want to say that Vi, you are. I didn't take it out of your inventory, but you are missing the rusted sword.
Okay.
And Mumford, you're missing your potions of greater healing.
Missing?
And Amana, you had nothing
Missing?
nothing worth taking.
Wow.
Oh. Wait, when?
To be fair, newer character.
That's true.
Like, the 2 guest characters didn't have any magic items.
They did. I just forgot to give Stuart his, but Corvidae did.
Oh, what did he have?
I don't remember. The Force Cube, I
I
think.
could. Oh yeah, I remember him talking about that.
Wow.
Yeah,
I just have an extra stabby sword.
Yeah,
Oh, the Cube of Force.
Yeah, the Cube of Force.
Even more, like, what is the Cube of Force? I guess I can look it up though.
Well, why don't you guys, figure out and say it to the group so while I do this stuff?
Okay. Cube of Force. It's about 1 inch across, but there's a surprising amount of things you could do with just 1 inch. Each face has a distinct marking on it that can be pressed. It starts with 36 charges and regains 1d20 charges daily at dawn. You can use an action to press one of the faces, expending a number of charges based on the chosen face, as shown in the Cube of Force Faces table. Each face has a different effect. If the cube has insufficient charges remaining, nothing happens. Otherwise, a barrier of invisible force springs into existence, forming a cube 15 feet on a side. The barrier is centered on you, moves with you, and lasts for 1 minute until you use an action to press the cube's 6th face, or the cube runs out of charges. You can change the barrier's effect by pressing a different face of the cube and expending the requisite number of charges, resetting the duration. If your movement causes the barrier to come into contact with a solid object that can't pass through the cube, you can't move any closer to that object as long as the barrier remains.
I feel like the Cube of Force could have been used to get Stewart off of him.
Face 1. Every face costs the corresponding number of charges apart from 6, which costs 0. Face 1. Gases, wind, and fog can't pass through the barrier. Face 2. Non-living matter can't pass through the barrier. Walls, floors, and ceilings can pass through at your discretion. Phase 3, living matter can't pass through the barrier. Phase 4, spell effects can't pass through the barrier. And Phase 5, nothing can pass through the barrier. Walls, floors, and ceilings can pass through at your discretion. Phase 6, the barrier deactivates. The cube loses charges when the barrier is targeted by certain spells, or comes into contact with certain spell or magic item effect, as shown in the table below. Disintegrate 1d12, Horn of Blasting 1d10, Pass Wall 1d6, Prismatic Spray 1d20, Wall of Force 1d4. They should be in order.
Fascinating.
Oh, they're in alphabetical order.
The more you know.
So, by the way, I think I confirmed it yesterday, but I just want to say, the Pit Fiend was one of Windrin's generals.
Not anymore, he ain't.
Yeah,
Any
you know
roll?
what? I'm going to reveal why I had you roll that D100. So you don't.
Because of hugs.
You don't trap a soul into something you have. You make a soul trinket as a phantom.
Yeah. Oh, and it's the trinket table?
Yeah, it was the trinket table. And you rolled a 43, which gave you a silver bell without a hammer inside.
Oh.
Guys,
Man,
my
the
bell
bell.
doesn't work.
Who's getting tased? Who's getting tased?
I think it's Vi. That's my guess.
Am I? Oh.
I
Yeah.
like in a taser.
Is that better?
The silver bell has a
Yes.
little symbol of, like, 2 horns and one of those Oni masks on it.
Just vibing with the...
Yeah, you have a soul. But I was looking at your, like, soul trinket stuff. It's actually not too bad. It's pretty cool.
That's why I forgot why I was so set on getting a soul until I reread the thing, and it was like, oh yeah, you get advantage on Constitution saves and death saving throws.
Which
I was like, oh.
Which is like, oh shit.
And it's just, okay, dear audience, this is just having it on me gives me advantage. It's not like you can use the trinket to, no. Just having it on me. 10 out of 10.
Good for concentration checks.
Sure.
But you can't cast spells, of course.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I could get a fancy sword. Dylan, can I get a fancier
No.
sword? No hesitation.
Amana, you wanna come meet Dracora with us? Our totally not suspicious friend Amana?
Oh yeah, Amana, you got like outed yesterday.
Oh yeah, I actually have a plan for that, and I really hope that I get to use the plan because then I don't have to do the Australian accent.
Mhm.
It was starting to slip. Just
Caught
like me. What?
Oh, I was just like caught slipping. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm actually okay. See, I'm kind of hoping that I get called out because then I get to do like the dramatic, like, oh well, you see, in my dramatic backstory, which may or may not be true depending on how high you roll.
But yeah,
Definitely not gonna lie.
Mumford punched a god. Which Mumford is now officially the only one, actually, part of the only 3 that have seen Cavour's face.
You can call them Clovier.
Clovier's
This is a
face.
joke. Yeah! Saw it and then punched it.
Faradell and Valkaren saw it when Valkaren did that awesome dispel magic right before they left Kingsland, and Faradell saw it when that happened.
Then I saw her face.
And now,
Now
okay.
I'm a believer.
Oh, not a trace of doubt in my mind.
Jesus Christ. The only one that hasn't seen it is quite ironically Amana.
That's what you think.
No, I know that.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to make Cavour the trickster. Not the trickster, the traveler. But then I thought of it, I'm like, no, I don't want to copy. I don't want to copy Mercer too much.
Yeah. Make your own.
He's my own god. He's like,
You could make your own domain.
oh, I have to make
Suffering domain.
I have to make
Domain
Cavour.
of despair.
I have to make Cavour's piece, like his mini. I'm also gonna make his monster. And then I've got a plan to make, I think, 2 to 3 classes. A couple subclasses.
Let me guess. Warlock. Cleric. Sorcerer?
No. Not cleric, not warlock, but I might make a sorcerer class now.
Wow. Wow.
What class?
0.5 out of 3.
Not too bad.
Yeah, better than 0.
Oh. It's like A for effort, but also F for your grade.
You can't spell effort without F.
So, I'm thinking of making a sorcerer class now. I've already started, like, going through my mind of how a character could gain be born with these magical abilities that I'm thinking of. I kind of want to do a blood hunter order, but not really. Monk, Way of the Eldritch Soul.
Ooh. Scary soul.
Let's start a monastic tradition.
You can make a tradition out of this. That's what Branch and Blair are doing in the void.
So you know how your dad found your soul, but you still can't do anything for another, like, 2 months until they get back to wherever the heck your body is? You want to finish working on that monastic tradition?
Barbarian.
Oh.
Ooh.
I thought of it like a couple days ago, but it's just because
Barscarian?
Barscarian.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, Gray, you always have the greatest ideas where it relies heavily on intimidation.
Oh,
Oh
incredible.
yeah, wasn't that I feel like we've had that conversation.
Yeah, I
where
feel
it's
like that was your
Assassin's
rogue.
Creed,
That was your rogue, wasn't it?
I think it was a monk actually.
Didn't you do a bewildering
No,
rogue?
the monk.
Yeah, I did do a bewildering rogue.
Yeah, the
There was
bewildering
like a
rogue was that.
fear-based monk
Yes.
and a rogue
No, it
that
wasn't
was
fear
just
based. It was
converted.
exhaustion based.
Oh.
I
They
don't
were-
remember exhaustion.
Yeah, where they'd have to do, I think it's like 4 key points, and the creature would gain a level of exhaustion.
I don't remember that.
Gotta be a
Um,
high level thing, right?
Yeah, it would probably be 10th or 11th level.
Yeah, fair.
And I kind of
Yeah,
want to do a
sometimes-
paladin oath, but I don't know what to do with that.
Oath of Despair.
Is that just for Clovier?
Oath of
Yes.
hugs.
Oh, it's just hugs.
Yes. You have to
I-
hug everyone you see, otherwise you'll be smitten by.
Smitten.
Yeah.
Isn't it
I-
smote?
Nope. Smitten.
Huh.
Because smote is if you're struck by lightning. Smitten is if you really want to hug something.
Oh, okay.
So you're just charmed by that person until you hug them?
Yes.
Finally, a perfect subclass.
So like Faradell, but like slightly backwards.
Really?
Like
Slightly?
if you like tilt your head and squint.
Oh. Faradell is the weirdest person ever. Anyways,
Really?
I don't know, that homeless guy is kind of sketch.
what? Nemesis
Kinda?
Pride Breaker? Come on!
I think if you saw him in an alleyway, you have to turn around and run or risk being stabbed.
Not even mugged, just stabbed.
He wouldn't
Yeah.
stab you, he would try to make you his pet.
That's not
Is
good.
that much
That's
better?
worse. I'd
As
rather
he,
get stabbed and walk away than that.
as he said, by the way, I do want to say we are going to, like, in 2 hours, going to be playing a game with these exact same people.
Wait, are we?
Oh, no, not, like, just us. Like,
Oh.
we've got a game, like, coming up in 2 hours.
Yeah, I was looking at the 1.3 cheat, and they actually changed an awful lot, so I do have some questions.
Yeah, sure. We can air that out now during Rolling Insight.
Okay, well, something which they introduced in 1.3, which they didn't have before, is advancing. So, am I supposed to start at level 1?
Yes, you're supposed to start at level 1, I think.
Okay. Great, now I just have to remove 3 emotions. Oh! Oh, wait, what?
I don't know what's going on.
No,
Okay, you know what? We're gonna, so, we may, but I should be telling people this during Rolling Insight. Yeah, we should, announce this. We might be getting a 5th show.
Why?
Did you say why?
Yeah.
Die. And, but,
Okay, sorry.
And give me a second while I text my therapist.
Dear players, Die is a tabletop role-play game similar to D&D, but a different gaming mechanic where you do different things. I don't want to explain it, but you only need D6s.
Yes, you only need
Not
D6s.
true.
And
Apart from your special dice,
yeah, and your character dice, which I believe
every class
Rachel
gets their own unique dice.
Rachel has, I think, a D10. Gray has a D.
D8.
Oh yeah, Gray has a D12, and
Rachel's D8. Neo
Violet.
is D10.
Violet is a D4. And me, the wonderful game master, gets a D20.
Are we supposed to have? Okay, so all stats start at 2.
Oh no,
Oh.
like I said, I told Bree this as well. Just use the
2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4.
yeah, just use the standard array.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause-
thank goodness. I don't want to have to...
I don't like a point buy system.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure how that works. It doesn't mention how many points you get.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so now I only get 1 emotion. That's gonna be irritating.
But yeah.
now you can't make people submissive.
Can I please have everyone look at their sheets, because I do want to see if, there are some updates that we want to go through. Yeah, we're getting a new we might be getting a new show. This show is going to be posted based on votes from the party, because this game does hit hard on emotional factors and stuff like that, to the point that there is a mechanic called X cards that kind of steer you away from too hard conversations.
Okay, so I'm going with admiration, trust, and acceptance. First of all,
Okay.
those are powerful emotions.
Would I be choosing one
I think yeah,
thing to put for gods?
I think you're choosing only one thing for gods.
God, what? Oh, okay, that's a new sheet. How
But
does stuff work? Where's the stuff work?
I think Gray, it's gonna be in copy of Godbinder, your stuff.
Yeah.
And
So
Oh yeah. To begin with, choose a total of 1 from any of the gods below.
yes.
alright.
And
Do I need to change anything?
I don't know.
I don't see anything.
Okay.
Which one?
Oh,
emotion
I don't have
9.
emotion draining yet.
Yeah. Where is it?
Can't steal people's happiness.
Emotion 9. Later on, you gain emotion draining. Then you get to pick a second venting ability, and then later you get a second stance. Because there are 4 levels now. I just get to pick new emotions. Godbinder gets to pick new levels in their god.
Oh, so...
Neo gets new stuff. Fool gets new stuff. And Master just gets extra rules.
Okay, now this makes sense. I just don't have Frenzy yet. And I also can't steal people's... I cry.
I'm just gonna stick with healing for my god. Because I think
You can
one
still
of-
whack people.
Yeah.
You can always whack people. Was that not always an option?
Character is a sun bear, and they do have giant claws.
Oh my god.
Ooh, sexy. I've got a magical death touch.
Ooh.
I
Slap
get
the
to
death.
use my D20 whenever I'm rolling anything.
I get to
Yeah,
use a
pretty-
D4 whenever I'm trying to influence an emotion.
D20 can be added to all dice pools inside my dimension, as the whole game happens inside my dimension.
Are you still not explaining the persona thing yet?
I am not. We will find out in 2.5 hours.
Or
Cool,
will
guys.
we?
I probably will have to dip for dinner, like, close to the beginning.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we won't miss you. I'm joking.
No, don't worry about it.
Gray is off in some corner crying.
No, I'm okay.
But
It's
yeah,
making dinner that bit wetter.
What?
I am so excited. We've all been so excited for Die because it looks like such an interesting game.
It's definitely an interesting premise. And
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, mildly tempted to look at the comic.
Yeah, the comic is really good. The art isn't
I
really,
haven't bought anything in about a week, and I want to keep it that way.
the art isn't really my style, but you know. Oh, I think the very first issue on Comixology is free.
That's how they get you, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how they get you. By the way, if we do post this on YouTube, I have to email the link to Kieran Gillen.
Oh my gosh.
He told me. I got nothing. He told me to do it.
I
Okay.
know.
We have to
He's
be
gonna
well.
judge us.
We have to be well behaved.
No, absolutely not.
Well-
You've met us.
Yeah.
Well, just bring your best character, because...
I'm sorry. This is a game
Everybody
where
could run away.
this is a game Bree is in.
Oh,
Oh no.
God. Unintended.
Pun intended?
By the way,
Gods.
even though this is set in Altonia, I do want to specify this. Even though this is set in Altonia, the gods of Altonia do not have effect over the dimension of Die.
I'm sure this is going to make sense later.
Is it the Council of Wizards? Is it their doing?
My first thought was like this is some kind of
I do gotta text Bree to make sure he's coming. He's gonna be like, "What? That was tonight?"
You might also want to text Jake ahead of time.
Right. Jake might not come because Jake has got, a job.
Yeah.
excellent time to cut out.
Yeah. Oh, dang it, I shuffled this card wrong.
I have no idea what I was saying, but anyway, I have a sarcastic sword as a happy knight.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Valid.
Yeah.
I won't need to make a die chat, right? We can just.
We have one.
We have a die chat?
You made a group chat. Talk about Die.
Oh no, I meant in the server, dude.
Did you just dude me?
I just duded you.
I don't think I've been duded in years.
I'm sorry, dudette.
I haven't been dudetted in years either.
I haven't
We
been
just don't
yet
say that.
longer. Okay, I say dude, so people around me say dude. Polly, do you say dude? She doesn't say anything. She's not awake.
No.
Makes sense.
Dylan, have you prepared your voice for my sarcastic sword?
I'm gonna bet
You-
it's the exact same voice he does for everyone.
I'm sorry, it's just gonna be me.
But you're not that sarcastic.
Oh, what?
It's fairly sarcastic.
Okay, he's sarcastic for a Canadian.
I'm sarcastic for. I was born with the dictionary of Sarcastica. I am the king of sarcasm.
I wouldn't
Sure
go
you
so
are.
far as to say that.
Shut up.
Thank you, Vi, for saying it like that.
I'm the king of
Well, what about-
overreactions.
Sure you are.
Yes, I am.
I bet you're really good at that.
I am.
Tell.
So proud.
Back ass.
You want to meet the king of sarcasm? Just come to England. There's one on every street. It's how we let our rage loose.
Oh. I really just hit you with the O.
Oh?
You gave me the big O.
Yeah.
How do I mess that up?
Well, you don't get like the L like Clovier got yesterday.
Oh.
Fuck up. You know what? I don't think he got an L because he did still taunt you into a feral rage.
But
So,
we did win every fight we got into, so I think we win overall.
Yeah, but that.
We haven't got Pelaire back, but
Oh yeah, you guys haven't gotten Polaire back, but
I see this as an absolute win.
you also haven't gotten Milos back either.
no, we're not good at this. Like, we can win fights, but
It
what we do
doesn't
with
help
that?
that we keep getting teleported to random countries.
Yeah.
This
Like,
is
imagine if that was real life.
This is the first time you got teleported into a random country that you weren't going to anyways.
Yeah, but we also have like unexpected plays and like, oh hey. Also,
Diplomatic mission, which was our goal, but also travel time has a lot of delays. So really, the thing about getting Polaire's soul back is we got to get back home, and I'm sure there's gonna be like 30 delays. We'll be like, but there's things everywhere that you have to beat the shit out of to get to Polaire.
Oh,
No shade.
I've got a heart-wrenching thing for Polaire. It's gonna be fun.
is that gonna be in 3 sessions or?
Polaire has accidentally developed another tail.
It's gonna be in the sessions of not your fucking business right now.
How rude.
Dude, the 2-week break is killing me enough as it.
Let me guess, Samuel's developed cancer.
Oh no.
Okay, that's good.
Probably gonna be like, I don't know, someone's dad.
Your new dad is
Which
dead.
is also T, by the way. I don't imagine that ending well.
Both of your dads die again.
Both of your dads die a second time.
Oh,
My
no,
brother and I were
Dragon-
once looking at superheroes and trying to figure out who was the most orphaned. Because, you know, like, sure, Batman had 2 parents die, but Superman and Man still had 3 parental figures die, so he's winning.
And in some comics or some TV shows, Superman has 4 parents die.
Yeah. That makes him a double orphan, which means he's twice as powerful as Batman.
But if you think about it, the Flash has had to watch his parents die about 15 to 16 times.
And Spider-Man.
Spider-Man-
Uncle Ben died because of him.
Spider-Man, two parents and 1 uncle, but the Flash is quite literally his own fault because he has to not stop Professor Zoom from killing his mom to become the Flash.
Hey, Dylan.
Yes.
Are they gonna have to break the dragon's heart to get Polaire's soul out, and then Branch's soul is gonna get released, and then he's gone?
You're close.
wonder. All right, we take the dragon's heart to Polaire. We kneel down beside him and go, "Hey, dragon, you're divorced." And then the soul comes out.
First of all, I'm gonna give you some information because I'm nice and
No, you're not.
This is rolling insight. That's what we're here for. Please.
Are you going?
Give me 1 second. I'm just finishing my session.
Your session? What are we talking about? Like weed?
He's in the middle of therapy.
I am in the middle of therapy while I do this.
This is.
Multi.
Yeah. I was going to say this is just the therapy.
No, this is not just the therapy.
Multitasking legend.
Yeah, this is some excellent multitasking on my part. Just going, knit, knit, knit.
I don't think I've heard them do that. I think we're being lied to, gang.
We're not being lied to.
Going to therapy? Couldn't be.
Dylan can't lie.
Oh.
He's like one of the new unearthed arcana beings. A fairy. Wait, no, that means gay, doesn't it? You're fine.
I'm only bi.
Only? Are you saying... how are the levels going?
Sorry, not bi, pan.
Oh. God, they make it so confusing.
Perhaps you can...
I'm a bit excited about rabbit folk.
So you can finally have a bunny girl. Oh, yeah.
I just think they're cute.
I just think they're great about everything.
Yeah, maybe.
Unfortunately, on the subreddit for D&D memes, they've already made a lot of bunny girl jokes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Anyways, back to what I was going to say. The dragon's heart is what they were trying to get in the dragon...
At the dragon spawn in.
At the dragon spawn in.
And wasn't that a black dragon?
It was a black dragon, so this is the black dragon's heart.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
He's got a black heart. Symbolism.
No, it's just a... Wait, who has a black heart?
The black dragon.
No, the black dragon has a heart. I don't think the heart itself is black.
Chickens have black hearts.
We didn't even
Why do you know
this,
that?
Gray.
I mean, do they? Because I've seen chicken hearts in, like, Asian grocery stores. And they look...
But they're covered in blood.
Yeah, I guess
Very specific. It's a very specific breed of domestic chicken.
Okay, session's done.
Did you know an octopus has 3?
I'm back! I'm here! I'm focused. So...
Oh.
And they have 9 brains.
So, another thing about the dragon... Oh, I did tell you guys a little bit about immortality in Altonia. It should be in
Just interesting.
In the group notes.
So that reminds me of something I saw. It's immortality that wears off. That's just mortality. Everyone has that.
Yeah. But, true immortality is fucking hard.
Suck to be immortal.
Dylan, were you gonna say something else?
The only true immortal is Perico.
How did we know?
Despite the fact Aaron Cochrane only lived for 50 years.
It's less than that, isn't that? Isn't it 30?
Yeah, it's 30.
Oh.
I remember because Lark was 27 and that was Testament.
Second of all,
I didn't even die of old age.
the dragon heart, the black dragon heart that Polaire is currently in, while it has encased in it millions of souls, that's why it's more of a crystal than a heart. it has almost a strange connection to the plane of the dead.
Oh, Shadowfell or the negative energy plane?
Shadowfell.
Oh,
Ah.
nerd.
Dead people.
Yeah, maybe.
So
What about it?
anyone killed by a specific person has moved into the dragon's heart before going to Shadowfell.
Oh.
Good choice.
A specific person.
Yes.
It's Tim, isn't it?
Interestingly,
The
interestingly,
grocery boy.
do you mean the grocery boy, the prince,
Timothy?
or you know,
Timothy? The bird boy?
or hey, wait, there's one more Tim,
So many.
the homunculus.
Tim the Invincible.
Yeah, the homunculus that survived a meteor swarm.
The thing that kills a lot of people. Several million people.
So
Tim.
it is not Timothy. It is specifically a follower of Kavur.
Steve, John, Timothy. It's the same one. Robert, Bobby.
There's a lot of Timothys.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Timothy's a name.
What?
Yeah, just like how
What?
Jared's
Who
a
do we
name.
know that follows Kavur?
It is not.
Amana?
It is not Amana.
Everyone looks at Amana.
Amana, do you have something to say to us?
No.
Breaking news headline in the background.
Okay, I have a thing about die. Is it better to have a higher stat
Yes.
or a lower stat? Because it's your dice pool. You have to roll that amount of d6s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so you want
to-
higher, so then you can have more successes.
Or
Let's say the DC is 2. If you've got 2 in a stat, you've got a 25% chance of succeeding. If you've got 4, you've got a 50% chance of succeeding.
Thank you, Vi, for...
anyway,
I've been
Being
doing
brain
so
dead.
much stats work.
anyways,
Are you okay?
No. I look at things and I see numbers.
but yeah,
That's horrible.
it's specifically a follower of Kavor whose heart has calcified and solidified with the amount of souls he has killed and put into his own soul.
Or Assad.
No comment.
I was...
No comment, huh?
Oh.
I'm just gonna let you build on that one.
I was going to say something about, I was going to ask if they were plot relevant, but now I'm going to ask if we've met them yet.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Is that a no comment?
You've met them.
Ooh.
Is it Faradell?
It is not fair enough.
Disappointing, but okay.
Believe this. Faradell's been our enemy this whole time.
Here's the thing. If I tell you,
We're gonna lose it.
it's going to give into you metagaming. But if I don't tell you, it's an answer in itself.
You don't tell us and we can make more stuff up for ourselves.
I know. I do realize that, but I do want to tell you. Because it's not even just that you guys are my friends, it is the fact that I feel like you guys would have a lot of fun torturing this man.
And also,
You have no idea.
it's really fun to really dance around stuff. Like,
Yeah, when you know but your characters don't know, it's amazing.
quite
And
funny.
so it's like, hey, Amana, do you wanna? Why are you wandering off at night? And she's like, I sleepwalk. And everyone's just like, okay,
Amana specifically would know who this is.
cool.
Ooh.
Because
Do tell.
he is quite literally kind of the Pope of the Kavor religion.
Yes.
Does he have a Pope mobile?
He does not have a Pope mobile. Gray, you were correct though.
Orasati?
Ooh.
It's Orasati.
Or is it?
It is.
Are you trying to mislead her?
Good.
No, I'm not. Here's
Or are you?
here's the thing.
Am
You
I?
guys, you've guessed it. I think without the evidence that you already have with it,
The fact that we sussed him out.
the fact that you've
The
sussed him
whole
out,
betrayer deal.
the whole betrayer deal, and there's a whole other thing going on with Orsatti, which is why he
And we
hasn't
just-
actually shown up a lot in this campaign.
And we just simply don't like him.
Oh.
He's a mouth breather.
He is a mouth breather.
Huh?
But yeah, Orsatti is the one of he has an almost calcified heart. Like if you took his heart out of his body, it would be utter soul crystal. So
That hurt.
How is this man still alive?
well, keep in mind he does have the one of the symbols of immortality on his person.
Well, yes. But
By the-
also,
By the way, I think I forgot to tell you one of the effects of the symbols of immortality. You do get an extra hit dice. You don't get to roll it to add to your health, but you get it during short rests and stuff.
ow! Oh.
So it's like having a song of rest constantly.
Exactly. Or like a prepped of. But
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure parapt of what were you gonna say?
of like wound closure. I think it is.
No, that one doubles it.
Does it double it? Yeah.
I would know because I've taken one short rest with it.
But yeah, Amana, you would know that Orsatti is kind of the Pope / leader because he did recruit you.
Oh, did he also... Sorry, go ahead.
I just said T. Go ahead.
Did he also recruit Golden Eyes McSalty?
Yes, he did.
Was he his
Bastard.
patron?
Uh-huh. That, if you remember, I did say that Orsatti was his patron.
Oh shoot. Because he was trying to be the master strategist.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we have to kill the Pope.
Woohoo!
But yeah, Orsatti has been working a lot behind the scenes, and he does still have an agent in the Council of Kinsland.
Well, guess we gotta do a culling.
Because if you remember, there are a couple of unknown members in the entire council, but yeah.
There's
Is
also
this that one ranger person?
Hey!
The one who we never talk about?
You know, you guys are sometimes too good.
That's all the time we have for today, folks.
That's all we got for today, guys. I gotta set up for a die. And
Oh,
by
rest in
die,
peace.
and by die, I mean killing my PCs.
No.
What? No.
No. And for the rest of this episode, we're just gonna talk about Critical Role.
No.
Man, last night's episode was crazy.
Hey guys, you know that show on that channel, Not Good Enough, Altonian Adventures? I heard that's premiering.
Oh yeah,
Shoot, you right.
I hear that is premiering. Yeah. I hear it's a really good episode.
I'm gonna go watch it. Bye.
We only have 2 hours till the next show.
She already left.
Damn it.
Yeah, yelling doesn't make her hear. That's not how it works.
But yeah, you guys got some serious tea in this Rolling Insight.
Yeah.
I remember all of it.
Can't wait to comically be oblivious to it.
Oh no, I just forget it. That way you don't have to pretend.
That is smart.
That is pretty smart.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm a method actor, so in my spare times I do go off and, kill people.
Oh, okay. I don't think Valkaren really does that anymore, but to each their own.
The house burnt down.
Who died?
To be fair, it was an accident. But...
It was an accident.
Well, Violet, you are gonna have to burn someone's house down.
Oh no, I've already done that.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just found it hilarious how Vi was trying to save some of the house. And she's like, and you're like, non-magical fire gets extinguished. It is a concussive blast, though.
I admit I don't know much about swamps.
Well,
Unlike you, I was raised in one.
Well, you should know much about explosions.
Actually, no, I'm not very good with explosives. Mild hypersensitivity, so
Okay.
I can't look or hear that.
Well, explosives do tend to have concussive blasts.
Meet Rachel at the premiere. It was nice talking to y'all.
Alright, I guess everyone's leaving. We will see you guys next week for a Rolling Insight that hopefully is getting filmed on Thursday. Where we're gonna probably not talk about Not Good Enough for that week. We are going to talk about probably Die and Altonian Adventures. It's very exciting. We hope you guys like it, and I hope hearing Gillen tweets about our show. That'd be cool. See you guys later.
Thanks.